I'm from the land down under, where the sun is hot and bright. Beaches cool and waves of thunder, morning turns to golden night. So much there is to see, my friend, from the city to the shore. Grab a stool, we'll find an end to keep us wanting more. Down under's calling, can't you hear? Echoes in the breeze, feel the magic everywhere, in the rustling of the trees. Mountains rise and rivers flow, adventures wait around. Meet the world on a winding road in every little town. Oh, the land, it seems to me, with a tune as wild as sea, heads up high and voices free. Down under's where I'll be. Down under's calling, can't you hear?
G'day, folks. Welcome aboard. Nice to have you here. First of all, let me clear the air a little bit. I am traveling solo today. Couple of things going on. First of all, it is a very auspicious weekend. For those that don't know, Michelle from Cruise Life TV has just celebrated her 21st birthday. So happy birthday. And that is April 11. For those around April 12, that's FC Captain Billy. Fake Captain Billy. Well, it's his 23rd birthday today. Today our time, tomorrow your time. And then I have a birthday on Monday. So, so we're celebrating birthdays and all sorts of things going on. And as well as that, tonight is the evening of our Passover. And unfortunately, it's a very touchy time for Ilana. So she's taking a bit of time out. So I'm leaving it at that for the minute. Let's see who's in the chat. First of all, we've got Captain Coco. Welcome aboard, Captain. Woof Woof, Captain Coco. How are you? Welcome aboard. Oh, and then we got this bloody Ross guy. Sup, beaches. Seriously. Kathy Mills, welcome aboard, Kathy. It's been freaking ages since we've seen you. Welcome aboard. Nice to have you here. Oh, and here's that FC Billy. Ahoy there, everybody. Ahoy there, Seaman Shaun. He's got to tell everybody he's the real captain. But then, like I said, it will be his 23rd birthday tomorrow. Your time, that is. Which means it's his birthday right now. So happy 23rd birthday, Billy. FC Billy. The F can mean a lot of things. Anyway, like I say, it's April. Who has a celebration this month? Give us a heads up. What's your celebration? And are you doing it cruising or are you not? Billy says 23rd birthday equals 23 beers. Be my guest, mate. Go ahead. Have a drink. See if I care. I'm busy drinking my coffee. It's the best coffee I've had all afternoon. Anyway, so we're getting ourselves all sorted for the Passover celebrations this evening. It is actually a mixed time of the month for us, or mixed time of the year. Celebration. Shaun celebrated earlier this month, April Fool's. No, I didn't celebrate April Fool's, to be honest. 2 days after April Fool's Day, I did celebrate. Oh God, look who's just popped in. Seriously, I thought we got rid of this guy. Ricky Rocker. What's up, Rockers? And yeah, Shaun. Seriously? Captain Coco, could you do something about this Ricky Rocker dude? I mean, jeez. Anyway, couple of people are celebrating some things. We've got Ryan Donahue coming on in. Welcome aboard, Ryan. What are you celebrating? Anything this month, or are you going on a cruise? Who's doing what? Nightbot has stepped in and said, "Welcome to Brunch with the Ducks. Please support the channel so that we can support Helping Hands for Cruising." Welcome aboard, folks. Nice to have you here. And a Nightbot goes on to say, "We'd like to thank all of you who donated to Helping Hands for Cruising. Please continue to give so that we can have more recipients joining us on our next cruises." Coco got nothing in me. Well, that's good, Ricky. I would hate for her to have anything in you aside from her teeth. Anyway, what can I say, folks? We are having some very interesting weather down under. It's currently 23, feels like 26 C. We have 51% humidity, so it is quite a warm day here. And we are going to have a warm day tomorrow as well. As I said, this month has a whole lot of things going on. Number one, it's Michelle's birthday, it's Billy's birthday, it's my birthday, it's Ilana's birthday. It will also be Passover tonight, and then on Sunday, our time, we have an unveiling for my father's tombstone. So it's quite a full weekend happening this weekend. G'day, Beach, please. Welcome aboard, guys. Nice to have you here. Thank you for coming in. Good to see you. Sheesh from Ricky. Yeah, that's what you deserve. Captain Billy says, "We're celebrating Helping Hands for Cruising in 2 weekends." Yes, we are. We're having a motion on the mission. I always get those things. Dreams in Motion, that's better. Dreams in Motion series happening, which is like a cruise-a-thon, and so we've got some exciting stuff going on then. Danny, welcome aboard, Danny. Nice to have you here. Soon to be sister-in-law to her brother's gorgeous new wife, apparently, and I don't know her, so there we go. Ryan is saying right now he doesn't have anything until October. Awesome. All right, Ricky Rocker, time for him to make a visit to Pensacola and make a visit to some dude who thinks he's a captain. Absolutely. You've got to do that. Oh, yes, Danny's going. Ricky, eyes on you. Absolutely. And Danny's also saying that she will be celebrating her sis-in-law's 2 weeks for her bridal shower weekend. Man, that's going to be so awesome. I'm so excited for you, Danny. You can't believe it. Anyway, so we do have a couple of cruises coming up, one in November of this year and another one headed for December of 26. So we're just looking for exciting things to happen. Before then, we know there's another cruise coming up in April of next year, where we will have our 5th recipient going on board that cruise. So we will have our 5th, 6th and 7th recipient. It's a bit backwards, but we've got our 6th and 7th recipient going on the RNR Tribute Cruise. Then in April, we'll have our 5th recipient. And then December 2026, we're looking at having our first Australian recipient coming on board. A couple of interesting things going on there, so we'll have to wait and see. Danny is saying Yeppa's been texting with her today a bit. Oh, very lucky. Also, thank you. She'll definitely watch those replays of the Cruise-a-thon streams in 2 weeks. Absolutely. We know that you will not let us down, young lady. You will not let us down. All right. I was just watching Greg and Michelle doing Michelle's special birthday thing, and I was actually taken aback with some of the videos that were put up. Coach Cruz did a thing. Even Danny did a video. I was really most excited to see that. And oh my goodness me, Mike and Betsy. Seriously? Well, for starters, Betsy has the most incredible voice. But for seconders, Mike needs to really learn how to play the pipes. Yeah, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Anyway, what sort of cruises are you guys going on in the near future? Ricky, hashtag duck, yes please. Hashtag duck. Thank you very much, guys. And you will see Nightbot comes up with a Ricky. Welcome Ricky Rocker to the stream and connect with Ricky Rocker, and that's his channel. Good on you. Seriously? Yep. The Helping Hands for Cruising, helpinghandsforcruising.org website. Folks, have a look at that, because that'll give you all the updates to what we've got going cruise-wise, what else is going on with the board, all the info that you need. If you know of anybody who wants to host a cruise, that's the right place to actually put a 2 to 5 minute video telling us why you want to host one. The board will check it out. Number two, if you know of anybody who deserves a cruise, well then, 2 to 5 minute video on the helpinghandsforcruising.org website, and the board will get a look at that and make decisions as to who goes on it and what. So there you go. Danny is saying that one made her laugh. Mike and Betsy's. Yeah, absolutely. It made me laugh too. G'day, Jonesy. Welcome aboard, buddy. Nice to have you on board. Jonesy is saying cruising around the neighborhood in the Jeep. Mate, I just loved your political discussion you had cruising around. I don't know where you were, to be honest, but you were going around corners talking about the relevant government bodies that are doing stuff in your town. Well, what can I say? We have an election coming up in May, so we'll see how it goes. Danny saying g'day to Jonesy. G'day, Randy. Welcome aboard, buddy. Nice to have you here. Mate, are you doing any cruises in the near future, and what are you celebrating this month, if anything? My pleasure, Jonesy. Can't wait. I'll actually get in touch with you a little later on. Maybe not today, maybe on tomorrow, but I need to ask you some questions personally. Vote minor parties. The problem with voting minor parties is they give their preferences to some of the majors. And there's one major party that I really do not want to see in power again, considering they've screwed our state up and they're in the process of throwing our country under the bus. G'day to Danny from Jonesy. But then I'm not doing a political discussion on this cruising channel. Forgive me. See, we've already lost a couple of people because of it. Anyway, so there we go. Okay, I need to do this because if I don't, Ricky Rock is going to be a pain in my side. And then you never know, we'll be out for it again. So here we go. Let me put this on and tell you why this is such a significant cruise that we've got coming up.
ultimate tribute to Foreigner and Journey.
You're as cold as ice.
Bringing you back to all the eras of both Foreigner and Journey's careers. Rocking the biggest hits and fan favorites with a high-energy authenticity of two of the world's most iconic bands. Foreign Journey, one of the most popular tribute acts, rock with an incredible high-energy stage show all night long. A show not to be missed.
Wow, it's going to be quite an auspicious cruise, that one, because that'll be the first cruise that we'll have had basically two recipients on board and kind of like got a rock and roll stuff going on. It's going to be the most incredible cruise. We're looking at it as being the cruise of the century, to be quite honest. Sort of activities we got on board will be the go-kart racing, the putt-putt, the crawling to the bars. I mean, the bar crawl. The list goes on and on. Some trivia and a whole heap of stuff. The good news is we currently have 57 cabins booked, but we certainly do have another 148 to go. So, guys, please jump in, get on with it, and we believe that within the next month that 140 cabins will go quite quickly. It's actually getting worldwide acclaim, this particular cruise. Well, we're coming across, so that's from the other side of the world. So please get involved, get yourselves going on it, and that cruise, it's kind of like a startup for HH4C. Ross is saying, please watch social media on Monday. The auction link goes live to bid in limited edition items from HH4C. So I'm going to show you a couple of those items a little later on. But as Danny says, it sounds good. So please get yourself involved with the social media and checking out the link to the auction. It is a silent auction, so we'll see how we go. The winner of the silent auction will be announced on the last session of the Helping Hands for Cruising Dreams in Motion Cruiseathon. So please stay tuned. You will enjoy. It will be fun, and you will empty your pockets. Jonesy is saying lower house put minor parties and no major party. Again, you put in a whole heap of minor parties, and those minor parties are going to be putting in major parties. I'm not going to talk politics because I have very strong feelings about what's going on out there, and it's it'll only do us damage. Darian, I didn't even say spaghetti ice, mate. I didn't even say it once, not even 3 times. But welcome aboard, Darian. Darren's saying g'day to everybody. Howdy to Scrow's Nest. And Danny has gone and said spaghetti ice, fresh. Hey, Darian. But that should have been done beforehand as well. Ross is saying there'll also be slot pool, scavenger hunt, duck hunt. I thought that was illegal. Oh no. I'll explain. I'll explain a little later on. I won't be doing slot pools. I can honestly say that. I'm not one for the gambling room. For me, a casino makes a really great thoroughfare to the next place where I want to go. Darian's saying having a giggle at Danny. Major, minor, mani, pedi. Yeah, okay. Comfortable for you to do that. Randy, tomorrow night my wife is retiring after 30 years of playing with the Sierra Vista, Arizona Symphony Orchestra. Congratulations, Randy. Good time to have your wife back now. I'm sure you've got a whole list of cruises all organized now just because of that. And congratulations. I wish her only good things now. Hi, Randy from Danny. Danny D from Randy. Hey, Darian from Randy. And Darian is going very nice, Randy. So, yeah, we only wish you good things, my friend. Only good things. All right. So, as I said, this is rather an auspicious trip because we did have the inaugural cruise about in 2022, October of 22. And that was on the Carnival Horizon. It was a great cruise. It was a great ship. It changed a lot of lives. But with this cruise coming up on the Encore, well, it is an exciting thing. It's a good time where we're on a brand new ship for us, which is the Norwegian Encore. We're going to actually check out a private island, which is exciting for us. We're going to be spending time with the bands, which is going to be exciting for us. And yeah, only good things are happening, I reckon. So yeah, besides that, we want to make a bucket load of money, a ship load of money, because for your info, folks, every dollar that goes into the HH4C coffers goes back into getting a recipient on board a cruise ship. So nobody takes home any benefits here. It's just the charity itself pays to get people on board a cruise ship. So, for example, the average person to get on board a cruise ship, by the time we take into account travel, putting them on the ship, paying for the cruise, putting them up at a hotel, taking care of some of their important bits and pieces, giving them a bit of spending money on board the cruise ship, costs us somewhere in the vicinity of $5,000. So at the end of the day, with the Dreams in Motion coming up, we really want to do $10,000. If we put $10,000 in our coffers, that 10 grand will basically put two people comfortably, three at a pinch. So that's recipients, because those recipients do come with add-ons like a carer or a partner or whatever the case might be. So when we're booking a cabin, we book a cabin not as a single occupancy, we book it as a double occupancy. So ready for them and their significant other or their carer or whatever the case might be. So there we go. Ross is attempting to speak German. Guten Tag, Herr Debian. And Randy is saying, Jonesy, I'm proud of her. So you should be, mate. She's amazing. G'day, Marjorie. Welcome aboard. Nice to have you here. First chair base. Wow. That's extremely brilliant. Danny is saying congratulations to you, Randy. And Marjorie is saying g'day to Randy. And what else have we got? Okay. So, yes, please, folks, if you do feel that you want to partake in the Dreams in Motion, please feel free. If you do want to be a person involved in coming with us on the cruise, please speak with Bruce at Ocean to Ocean Travel, and he'll get you involved in the cruise. It will be awesome. Hey, Jonesy, that reminds me of a song. It's all about the bass, about the bass, about the bass. No treble, I like that. It is. It's all about the bass. Thank you, Danny, and Randy saying good day to Marjorie as well. Yeah, folks, if you have the desire, hashtag duck, all lowercase, get your link put up. That would be awesome. Now, give you guys a bit of a heads up. We're currently getting things organised down under. So our format is sort out we had to get the US up and running. So HH4C is all set up in the US and everything's cooking with gas, working really well. The next step is for us to get Australia up and running, and we're halfway through that process, getting that all sorted. So within the next month, we're hoping that we should have our equivalent to the 501c3, which is ACNC approval, Australian Charities and Not-for-Profit Commission. We should have their approval. And then we move on to Canada. And the next best bet is working on getting the Canadian side of things up and running. Once Canada is all sorted, we will then head up to the UK and try and get the UK in place, and then the world's the oyster. We'll see what happens from there. If we get enough exposure from other places around the world, well, then we will introduce HH4C there as well. But in the meantime, we've got the US in a relatively good position. Now we need to just bring Australia on board. So that's our current plans as we go. That's correct, Randy. It's all about the bass, no treble. Ross is saying we have plenty of spots open for the Dreams in Motion Marathon. Email crystal.partnerships@helpinghandsforcruising.org. Please do. Otherwise, if not, just put a message in the link in the chat, and somebody will get onto that real quickly. Jonesy saying not really my style, all about the bass, by Megan Triano. Yes, I know it's for some, it's not for others. But hey, the sentiment is there. Wouldn't you agree, Jonesy? It's about the sentiment of getting the bass going. Okay, so the next cruise that's coming up after this one is a cruise we're busy finalizing very quickly. Excuse me. About a cruise we're finalizing really quickly. We weren't meant to have an Alaska cruise going on, but unfortunately issues happened with the organizers and they had to cancel that. However, we did have Gabby booked on that particular cruise, and so the organizers have another cruise going in April, which we're waiting on a promo video. Once we've got that promo video, we will then put it up and let you guys see where the cruise is going. But I know that it's going to the ABC Islands out of, I believe, Miami. I could be wrong. But simply what's going on is Gabby has been put onto that cruise. So she's going on that cruise along with Bruce and CME Travel, I believe. No, sorry, I lie. SCT Travel. That's Felicia and Greg, I think it is, from SCT Travel. And they, along with Bruce, are going on that cruise. And I believe there's going to be quite a few people on board that cruise. Something like about 40 different creators will be on board that cruise. So it's going to be an amazing cruise that Gabby is going to have exposure to. And I believe it is on the Carnival Horizon. So that's going to be an amazing cruise for her. I do know that the Horizon does have some quiet space for people who do have sensory issues. So there you go. Jonesy's going rock and roll, brother. That's his. And I know because Radio Jonesy on tour does do rock and roll music. And I tell you what, you guys need to get into Jonesy's channels. Radio Jonesy on tour. What's it? Bare Feet in Tasmania. Bare Feet on the Beach, Tasmania. Jonesy's got about 5 different channels. Jonesy, just put them in the chat at the bottom. I'll bring them up. Let people see where you're from, what channels, and guys, go and see it. You actually need to pay attention to Radio Jonesy's on Tour's channel, because he takes you all the way around Tasmania. And I can tell you, Tasmania is not called the Apple Isle for nothing. It is gorgeous. You guys got to come down and go to Tassie. Most people will just come in and see Sydney. Yeah, they've only got that coat hanger and a sail thing looking on the right hand side there, and the harbour is okay, quite reasonable. But guys, you're missing out if you don't go down to Tasmania. Most cruise ships will currently go into either Sydney or Brisbane. Melbourne is carrying a very, very well. There's nothing in until May next year, which is bloody ridiculous if you ask me. Also, good on you, Jonesy. There we go. Jonesy's brought in his first one. Thanks, mate. #duck. We need to get the #ducking really good. There we go. There we go. No, should be a hashtag. Should be a hashtag, and it will come up. #duck. Unless Nightbot is taking a break. It shouldn't be. It should be up there. Also, Tasmania Island Life is the next one from Jonesy. So that's cool. Well, we get Tasmania Island Life. Jonesy, bring up the other ones and do the #duck again, because that one came up. Anyway, so that's Tasmania is the Apple Isle, and actually Jonesy's been trying to get me down there, and I'm hoping to get there at some point. Ilana and I were just thinking the other day, jump on the ferry. Ferry's like $72 a person, but you know what? At the end of the day, you jump on the ferry, you get there. You need, and if you take your vehicle, it's great because you just drive off the ferry and keep on driving around the state. It's beautiful country. I believe Hobart is now putting out for more cruise ships to go down there. So the more cruise ships that go into Hobart, the better. Now, what I'm going to suggest is, if you don't know places like what I'm mentioning, like Hobart and Sydney and all of that, I used to do a segment, Where Are We Today? I'm going to be doing that again, doing that on the Wednesday stream that I do, Wednesday at 8 p.m. Melbourne time, which is 6 a.m. Eastern for those of you across the pond right at this point in time, because you guys are in daylight saving and we're out of daylight saving, so we have that time frame that makes it easy. If I was doing it normally at 8 p.m, it would be something like 5 or 4, depending on what time of the year. So there we go. Jonesy reckons he could pick us up. Yeah, mate, I know. But anyway, there we go. Jonesy's 423rd channel there, radio, Australian Radio Indie. Some of the music that Jonesy plays on there is absolutely brilliant. I believe it's all Aussie music, and I'll tell you what, you guys really need to get in there and listen and get involved. It is great. There's the link to that channel. Get in there, folks. It's great. Radio Indie. All music. All Aussie music. So get in there. That's his music channel, yes, and he agrees it is all Aussie music. And you get to learn about the Aussie music scene. Ross, you really need to spend some time with Jonesy talking about music. Stream announcement for summer 2025 OCV visits Uranus. Oh, really? Just be careful of that hot fudge. And folks, if you do look on the map, there is a place called Uranus, Missouri. Yes, there is. But thank you very much, Ross. We needed to know that. Okay. Beach feet. There you go. That's another one. Now, this one is great. This is where Jonesy takes you on the beaches of Tasmania, particularly the best beach he's done so far is the one round Burnie, which is where he lives. He's done Burnie and down to Strawn and a couple of other places close by. So there we go. Hot fudge. Billy, you would pick that. You would pick that. Seriously. Okay. Next cruise that we want to get you guys all focused on is this one over here. Where is it? Where is it? There we go. This one over here, folks. I think you will like this one, especially if you're down under. An opportunity to come down under.
We invite you to our 6-night Great Barrier Reef Getaway Cruise, December 29th, 2026.
You're Ilana.
You're Shaun.
And together we are the Down Under
Cruisers.
Cruisers. Come and join us, folks. Here's our cruise.
I'd love to see you.
Come from the land down under, where the sun is hot and bright, beaches cool and waves of thunder, morning turns to golden night. So much there is to see, my friend, from the city to the shore. Grab a stool, we'll find an end to keep us wanting more. Down under's calling, can't you hear? Echoes in the breeze, feel the magic everywhere, in the rustling of the trees. Mountains rise and rivers flow, adventures wait around, meet the world on a winding road in every little town. Oh, the land, it seems to me, with a tune as wild as sea, hands up high and voices free. Down under's where I'll be. Down under's calling, can't you hear? Echoes in the breeze, feel the magic everywhere, in the rustling of the trees. Mountains rise and rivers flow, adventures wait around, meet the world on a winding road, in the rustling of the trees. Mountains rise and rivers flow, my friend, from the city to the shore. Grab a stool, we'll find an end to keep us wanting more. Down under's calling, can't you hear? Can't you hear? Echoes in the breeze, feel the magic everywhere, in the rustling of the trees. Now the rustling of the trees. Mountains rise and rivers flow, adventures wait around, adventures wait around, in the rustling of the trees.
Yeah, folks, why does that one appear to be so auspicious is because it is the first HH4C cruise down under, and we'll be looking at that with really exciting times to come. Right now, we've got 5 cabins booked in the cruise. Of that 5, I know that there are at least 2 people looking at, one already booked, one on their way from the U.S. So about time you guys came down for that. So it's going to be an amazing cruise. We're certainly looking forward to it. And if everything goes according to plan, we will be making that cruise a tax option. So there we go. Now, Ross is saying, well, the best fudge comes from Uranus. And Captain Billy, all I can say is he agrees with that. Okay. Now, Jonesy is saying that Boat Harbour Beach is awesome. Yeah, it is, especially the pictures you've shown us. Billy has gone to say he'll be on the Luminosa this September on his way to Alaska. Mate, you need to give us a heads up on it. Jonesy is saying, yes, definitely worth going on this one in sunshine and summer. Absolutely. Radio Jonesy's putting in his hashtag Doug, which gives us his link. There we go. That's the link. And yeah, Jonesy, no more spamming. Thank you very much. No, you're not spamming. You're right. Ricky is saying 6 cause Lola and I have booked. Really? Ricky and Lola coming down on the Ducks cruise on the Great Barrier Reef. Actually, it's not a bad idea. Ricky, have you ever swum with the sharks? I'm not talking about the football team either. There you go. Jonesy, right now is a great time to buy Aussie dollar with the US currency. Yep, it sure is. What we're sitting on 52 cents to the USD, I think it is, or is it 56? It was 64 cents 2 weeks ago. It's now plummeted. Yeah, not a good time to buy USD with AUD right now. Anyway, okay, so both those cruises, the Rock and Roll Tribute and the Ducks cruise, are cruises that Ilana and I will be on, and that will be exciting because, I mean, it's an opportunity for us to meet all of you and have a great discussion with you all. I know we'll be putting some fascinating people on board those cruises because those people have and do deserve an opportunity for a great cruise. So that's the way we're working it. Ricky is saying yes, he has, and they stay away from him. He cleansed body repels them. I see. But then you see, it's the whale sharks that actually find you even more attractive. They'd like to give you a lick. Which is why I'm surprised that Lola hangs around you. Anyway, Randy, thank you for popping in, mate. Take care, everyone. I hope you have a fantastic evening, and please give your gorgeous wife a congratulations from us, and definitely a hug and kiss in congratulations. So there you go. G'day, Mike and Rihanna. Welcome aboard, guys. We're just talking about a couple of cruises coming up, and what are you celebrating this month, if anything? Ricky says whale sharks are his friends. Mate, how could they be your friends? They're just so big, and they just like, well, they like the, okay, I can understand that because they go for all the plankton, which is all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Will do, says Randy. Thank you, everyone. Yep, good on you, mate, and good on her. She deserves a break. Okay. Well, if it isn't the great JNN, welcome aboard, guys. Hey, 12:45, welcome aboard. Nice to have you here. Just got back from the pool, headed home in 2 weeks. Headed back to New Hampshire. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed your time snowbirding. And maybe only good things are going to come up from now. Now, by the way, John and Nancy, I hope you guys are joining us in November the 29th. I hope you're joining us November 29 on the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise, which is going out of Miami. You'll be down that way anyway because it'll be the tail end of snowbird time. So Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise out of Miami, doing 3 ports and back into Miami for the 6th of December. And you'll be home in time for Christmas. You'll be home in time for Christmas if you come on board. do it, just do it, because we're going to be there. Captain Billy saying g'day to John and Nancy. Mike typically comes in and does a hashtag duck, and you never know what he might get. John is going 10:45, so yep. And welcome to Brunch with the Ducks. Please support the channel. Please welcome Mike and Rihanna to the chat. Joining on their link. There you go. That's their link. Okay. Hello, Captain. Rock and roll is going to be epic. Well, it is, because it's going to be your very first cruise. That's one of them. One of the things, it'll be your. You'll have your cherry popped on an NCL ship. So a Norwegian ship. So that's going to be really exciting. We're so looking forward to it. And Mike, let me tell you, you've got a long way to go, mate, to beat me on the racetrack. Ross is a cinch. I will wipe the floor with him. But you, mate, you need to just be on. Yeah. See you on the racetrack, on the cruise. There we go. All right. So, let me show you what we're auctioning off. These are, okay, so let me bring this up. First of all, okay, so what we've got is, and Ross did bring up duck hunting on the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise. You'll see up on either side of me is a purple one and a silver one. Those ducks are the ones that we are auctioning off in the Dreams in Motion cruiseathon. We're being really excited about those two, because they are the larger ones and they're absolutely amazing. I don't know if you guys can actually see, but if you do go in a bit closer, you'll see around the base it says Helping Hands for Cruising. And then on the bottom, the other side, down the bottom here, you'll see there's the footprint. And on the footprint of each one of the ducks is the duck logo, the Helping Hands for Cruising logo. So that's absolutely amazing. It's a bit of memorabilia. Now, you'll also see that down on this side over here, there are a whole host of other ducks. Those are the ones you will be hunting on board the Encore when we get there. So please get yourselves involved on the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise, on the Norwegian Encore, and come and join us. Come and have some fun with us. Duck hunting, you never know. You never know where that duck is going to be found. Oh, boy. Or who's going to find it, for that matter. Ross says he's not racing. He has a ringer race. He has a ringer racing for him. Hang on. Is it you, or do you reckon you'll have Ricky Rocker racing for you? Because if Ricky's racing, I'll tell you what, I have to do whatever I can to beat the bastard. It's only Ricky. It's Lola I'm worried about. She does get rather forceful if Ricky doesn't do whatever she wants. So there we go. That's part of the fun. So yes, please, folks, be on the lookout, especially if you're on the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise. First of all, for the silent auction, if you put in a bid, the highest bid wins the duck. If you are unsuccessful in the Dreams in Motion, all you've got to do is come with us on board the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise, and you will have the opportunity to find said duck. So there we go. All right. Also, as part of that, let me bring this up as well, because as well as the ducks, we have had access to some items for sale on the Helping Hands for Cruising website. And I'm going to suggest, folks, that if you have the opportunity, go in there, have a look-see. It's under the fundraising tab on the Helping Hands for Cruising website, and what you'll see there is a Giving Bean, and I never know what the company is for the popcorn, but let me say, popcorn. But if you go into the channel, you will actually, or onto the website, you'll actually see those available for purchase. And yes, we will make some money out of that. And to give you an idea, last month, Helping Hands for Cruising made $250. Now that $250 is being split up. 150 of it went to paying for an excursion for Gabby, and the remaining $100 was some onboard credit for her. So there you go. That money is pretty well spent. So there you go. All right. What is the correction, Ross? What have I said that's incorrect? We had the 2 outer ducts, and then we had, okay, let me bring that one back up. Oh my goodness me. We had these 2 here, one on either side of me, that are being auctioned off. The rest are on the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise. So what's the correction? What did I say wrong? Please correct me. All right. So, wait a minute. Yep. So there we go. Okay. So, good news, folks, is everything is working. Oh, they got 30 of the tiny little ducks. Well, I did show the rest of the ducks at the bottom, whether they actually counted up to 30 or not. Okay. There's a whole host of them. 30 ways to find your lover. 30 ways to find a duck. All right. Okay, so don't have much more to say, folks. It is, for those that do celebrate Passover, happy Passover for today. For those that don't, have an amazing weekend. And with that in mind, folks, I'm going to call it quits. Please have a great day, and please enjoy each other's company. And guys, be nice to each other. Take care.
Come from the land down under, where the sun is hot and bright, beaches cool and waves of thunder. Morning turns to golden night. So much there is to see, my friend, from the city to the shore. Grab a stool, we'll find an end to keep us wanting more. Down under's calling, can't you hear? Echoes in the breeze, feel the magic everywhere in the rustling of the trees. Mountains rise and rivers flow, adventures wait around. Meet the world on a winding road in every little town. Oh, the land, it sings to me with a tune as wild as sea. Heads up high.